The realities of this civil war are nowhere more apparent than in the frontline town of Aba, which is now in the hands of federal troops. Like so many other places ravaged by the war, Aba is a ghost town, which slowly but surely is being reclaimed by the jungle out of which it was built. The only sound to be heard is the occasional whine of an incoming bullet from Biafran positions to the north of the town. In a few cases, the motives of those who are demanding a quick-kill policy are of the worst kind. Some federal officers would like to see all Igbos killed to destroy any further prospects of Igbo domination. But in most cases, frontline commanders and senior officers want a change in policy for the sake of the country. According to them, people sitting in Lagos have no idea of how the country is being ruined by a slow war. Those demanding a quick-kill policy admit that many civilian lives would be lost, but not as many, they claim, as the number that will be killed and will die of starvation if the war drags on at its present pace. 25 miles from the Biafran-held town of Owerri, where the stage is being set for probably the biggest battle of the war, federal troops at the 3rd Marine Commando Division occupy their time with mock battles in which some federal troops pretend to be Biafrans. Neither the soldiers nor their officers seem to care that if they behave like this in a real battle, they would be cut to pieces by just 1 or 2 Biafran gunners. It's because of displays like this that federal troops have been described as an armed crowd rather than a disciplined army. But then the sole objective of these exercises is to build up the troops' morale. 1,800 3rd Marine Commandos, almost an entire brigade, were wiped out when the Biafrans recaptured Owerri in May. Yet despite these losses and the frustrations of not being allowed to get on with the job, a shortage of supplies and the discomfort brought by the summer rains, there is plenty of evidence that the morale of the ordinary soldiers is high. This was demonstrated just 9 miles from Owerri at Ahuba, which is within easy range of Biafran artillery and raiding guerrilla bands. Here, frontline federal troops came from their trenches to greet their brigade commander with their battle cry, "Commandos, commandos." Apparently, when the Biafrans are close enough, they reply with taunts of, "Come and die, come and die." From the brigade commander, a pep talk.
When I come again, and then we face that road. You know that road? Yeah!
And then, on the front line, the brigade commander and his officers lead the men into the singing of a war song which tells of how the Biafrans will be killed. As a means of building up morale, these routines are very effective. But now, as federal and Biafran troops face each other across relatively quiet front lines, the real problem which threatens the unity of the Nigerian army is the rapidly deteriorating morale of its officers. It may vanish completely if General Gowon does not agree to their demands for a quick-kill policy.